Hello. Welcome to Madame Chic's before and after. I'm so happy because I've received so many letters and it really touches my heart to know that so many of you out there find my show an inspiration to your lives. Now this week, I'm looking at a letter from Vicky. Now it says here that Vicky is working as a counter officer for Singapore Airlines. I love flying with them. Anyway, Vicky goes on to say that she wants to look her best every day when she goes to work. Well, Vicky, I'm going to show you today, lucky you, how it is very possible to look your best when you're in your uniform. We're on our way to looking smart and professional, so do stay tuned, especially you, Vicky. Now, for all of you ladies and gentlemen who think that wearing a uniform is just so drab, think again, because I, Madame Chic, today am going to show you how wearing a uniform can still make you look like $1 million. I have here today in the studio with me some lovely guests from Singapore Airlines. They are a little shy, so be nice to them. Please welcome Jason and Vicky.
Hi.
Wait.
Thanks for having us.
You're
Great
welcome.
to be here.
Oh, thank you. Now, Jason and Vicky, tell me, what do you both do?
Well, I'm a customer service officer. I handle ticket sales, telephone inquiries, and reservation requests.
And I work at the airport, and I help guests check in for their flights and wish them a pleasant journey.
Oh, so in your job, it requires you to meet different people every day. Now, in a situation like this, it's very important to make a best first impression.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's why we're here today. We want to look our best in uniform.
It would be nice if someone said I looked smart in my uniform.
Wonderful! Let's get started, shall we?
Sure.
Sure.
Now, the first step is to start working on the uniform. Jason, off with your jacket.
Oh,
What happened here?
well, that was just a minor accident. Spaghetti stain at lunch.
Well, lucky for you, I just so happen to have an extra clean shirt here. Please put it on.
Oh.
Now, in situations like this, I would advise you to keep a spare shirt handy. A clean shirt is very important. Although you might think a jacket would cover up the stain, you never know for sure, especially when you're sitting down. And what if there's a smell from a food stain? Wonderful! Now that's much better. Remember, when the jacket goes over the shirt, the most prominent parts of the shirt are the collar, the tie, and the sleeves. Let's start off first with the collar and tie. Remember, collar flaps should always be down and all the buttons buttoned up. Now, when the top button is done up and you should feel a little difficulty breathing or talking, your shirt is too tight. Get another one. And now we move on to the tie. Now, the length of the tie is very important. It cannot be too long or too short. It should just cover the belt buckle. There are two ways of tying a tie. But today, I, Madame Chic, am going to demonstrate the simpler 4-in-hand knot. Watch and follow. First of all, arrange the tie such that the main blade is longer than the small blade. Then cross the main blade over the small blade, turning it under and then bringing it over one more time. Then pull the main blade through the loop around the neck. Holding on to the knot with your index finger, pull the main blade through the knot. Remove your index finger and then pull the knot up to the collar with your hand on the small blade. And voila, there you have it, a perfect tie knot. Wonderful, Jason.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, for the shirt sleeves, when your jacket is on, they should just peek out from under the jacket sleeves. Excellent. And now for the bottom half. What's wrong here? Well, first of all, the belt, the socks, and the shoes have to go. Your accessories have to go with the clothes. Especially when wearing dark formal clothes, your accessories should also be the same. And when you're wearing dark trousers, it's always safe to go with black shoes. The belt and the shoes should also match in color. Nothing too flashy. Now, Jason, put these on. They'll go much better.
Thank you. I'll go change.
Now, as for the pants, they should fit snugly around the waist, not too high and not too low. And the bottom hem should cover the ankles nicely, just falling to the tops of your shoes. Okay then, let's take a look. Wonderful! You have your jacket on. Now, do up the top button. You only unbutton that one when you are going to sit down. Now, make sure that your collar, your tie, and your shirt sleeves are neat.
Do I look presentable now?
Good. And now for your name tag. It should be pinned on your breast pocket, followed by your airport pass just below it. Excellent! I believe your uniform is perfect.
Thank you, Madame Chic.
You're welcome, Jason. And now, Vicky, it's your turn.
Hello.
Hello. Now, for the ladies, the blouse should be loose-fitting but not too big. Now, tuck it into your skirt for a neat look. Now, as for the skirt, oh, this is much too tight. You see how it stretches? I'll get you one that fits. Here, Vicky, try this instead. Now, the fit of the skirt is very important. If it's too tight or too loose, it will show when you're wearing it. Much better.
Thank you. I feel more comfortable now.
Now, remember, for the skirt, the box pleat should be in front and the hemline should be just above or about the knees. Excellent. Now, remember, your jacket sleeves should not be too long or too short. A good jacket goes a long way in helping you achieve that smart and professional look. Now, you can choose to button or not to button your jacket, but if you choose to do so, do up all 3 buttons. Good. Now, for accessories, the same rule applies here. No bright shoes, jewelry, or handbags. The look is simple and elegant to go with your uniform. And as for hosiery, it should be the same color or a shade darker than your skin. No navy blue or black. And make sure that there are no pulls or runs. It's always handy to keep an extra pair for those emergency moments. And as for your name tag and airport pass, they should be pinned on your breast pocket. Another point to remember is do not overload your pocket. It looks awful. Now, if the weight of the tag and the pass should cause your pocket to sag, use a stiff piece of cardboard to support the pocket. And now for the handkerchief. It is a part of the uniform and must be worn always. It is gathered up like a flower, secured with a rubber band, and placed in the breast pocket. Now, Vicky, as always, Madame Chic is prepared. I have a pair of shoes and hosiery for you to change into, if you will.
Thank you.
I love my job.
Hi, Madame. How do we look?
Oh,
You look okay?
Excellent! Don't Vicky and Jason look splendid in their uniforms? What's wrong here? Maybe not quite so splendid. I think a makeover is necessary for that perfect look. Now, to complete the whole look, it goes beyond just clothes. Personal grooming gives you the finish and the personal touch. So let's start with Jason. Now, if your hair has the tendency to get messy, I recommend using gel or pomade to control it. Another point to remember is the length of your hair should be kept reasonably short. Men remember to shave every day. And for those with mustaches and beards, keep them neatly trimmed. The same goes for those unsightly nostril hairs. And as for your fingernails, keep them clean and trimmed. Another important point to note is skincare. Look after your skin. Use a facial cleanser and a moisturizer daily. This will protect your skin from central heating, air conditioning, and general day-to-day pollution.
Thank you. I'll go put some on now.
And now it's Vicky's turn.
Hello.
Hello, Vicky. Now for the ladies, I think some makeup is appropriate. Now the first step is foundation. There are 3 kinds of foundation: oil-based, water-based, and powder-based. Now since Vicky has combination skin, I've chosen a water-based foundation. It should match your skin color or be slightly darker, never lighter. Now, dab a little on and spread it around lightly using a sponge or a finger. This will help even out the skin tone and create a smooth complexion. There. Now remember to use some loose powder to set your foundation. And now we can move on to the eyes. There are 3 types of eye makeup: eyeshadow, eyeliner, and mascara. They accentuate different parts of the eyes. Now with eyeshadow, it's very easy to go overboard. So the important tip is to be natural. First, use a light base color and blend it from the eyelashes all the way up to the eyebrows. Next, choose a darker shade and sweep it across the crease into the outer corner of the eye. For the eyeliner, choose a color close to the crease shade of your eyeshadow. Draw a broad line on the upper lid and line the bottom lid 3/4 of the way from the outer corner. Now for a softer look, use a cotton bud to soften the pencil lines. Or you can use your eyeshadow as a liner, but remember to apply it with a small angled brush. Now for mascara, choose either black or dark brown. To accentuate the eyelashes, use an eyelash curler. Be very careful when applying mascara, as it has a tendency to smudge. Always look up when applying mascara to the upper lashes. Now for the lower lashes, look up and place a piece of tissue paper under the lashes before applying to prevent smudging. If you are the type who likes to keep things simple, you can skip the eyeshadow and just go for eyeliner and mascara. The next step is to put some color on the cheeks. I would recommend choosing shades that are more natural. Now choose a powder-based blush and apply it lightly using a soft brush. Start at the apples of the cheeks and sweep the blush up towards the temples. Add a few extra strokes for a stronger color. When you're done, you might want to blend it into the skin for a more natural effect. And finally, we move on to the lips. Lipstick finishes the makeup. A pair of bright and beautiful lips really does wonders in brightening up the face. Now, first of all, choose a shade that complements your skin tone or your uniform. Match this shade with a lip liner to help the lipstick last. Now using the lip liner, draw around the outline of your lip, then lightly color in the entire lip. This helps to make the lipstick stay on longer, and if the lipstick disappears, you will still look as though you have some color. You can also try putting on your lipstick first, then use the lip liner to draw your lip line and blend it into the lipstick. This gives a perfect look. A lip brush is optional, however, it does control the application of your lipstick. There. You look wonderful, Vicky.
Thank you.
Now the makeup is done, we can move on to hair. Now how you choose to do your hair is entirely up to you. This is your chance to express your personal style. However, to help you when you're working, longer hair is best kept in a neat ponytail, bun, or a French braid. keep hair away from covering your eyes. If you have to keep adjusting your hair while working, it's distracting to you and to those around you. All right, we're finished.
Thank you.
Oh, you look wonderful, Vicky.
Wow, Vicky, you look great.
In fact, both of you look absolutely fabulous. So you see, looking confident, elegant, and professional is possible in your corporate uniform. By following Madame Chic's simple guidelines, you too can look and feel fabulous.
I haven't seen what I look like yet. Let me go see myself in the mirror.
Oh, me too.
Oops.
Now, looking smart is only the first step. How you carry and present yourself to others also makes an impact. It will determine how others interact with you. So let me share with you some easy-to-follow tips about body language. The first lesson to learn is posture. Always sit and stand straight. It will make you look confident. Do not cross your arms when speaking to people. Instead, lean forward to show your interest. Smile and nod when necessary. Always stand straight and tall. Hold your head up high when walking and move purposefully and briskly. Hold your hands in front of you, behind you, or at your sides without looking stiff. Remember, always maintain eye contact to show that you are paying attention. But most of all, smile. Hello again. Welcome back. Now we've come to the most exciting part of the show. I can't wait to show you the wonderful transformations we've achieved in our show today. Hello, Vicky.
Hello.
Oh, Vicky, you look simply wonderful. So poised and graceful.
Thank you, Madame Chic. It's really thanks to you. I would never have been able to achieve this without your help.
Oh, you're so sweet, Vicky. But really, believe me, it was my pleasure. Now, you're probably wondering about Jason. He too works for SIA as a counter officer. He wanted to look smart and professional. Well, here he is, Jason, looking smart and professional.
Hello.
Hello, Jason. Oh, you look wonderful, so elegant and confident.
Thank you, Madam Chic. I owe my wonderful transformation all to you. I couldn't have done it without you.
Yes, thank you so much. I not only look better, but feel so much better too.
Don't mention it. You too can look and feel smart and professional. Just by following the few basic steps in our show today, you'll be well on your way to becoming the beautiful person that you are. So now let's recap some of the tips we learned on the show today. To look best in your uniform, make sure that it fits and is clean. Any accessories like shoes, socks, and belts should be simple, formal, and in colors which complement your attire. For the men, collar flaps should be down and all buttons buttoned, and the tie knotted properly. Do up the first button on the jacket when standing, and undo the button when you sit. For the ladies, the blouse should be tucked in and your hosiery should be a shade darker than your skin color. When wearing your jacket, do up all 3 buttons. When it comes to personal grooming, always keep hair neat and tidy. For the men, keep it short and neat. And for the ladies, tie long hair into a neat ponytail, French braid, or a bun. Wash your face with a cleanser at least once a day and use a moisturizer. As for makeup, at least put on a lipstick. Reapply to keep your look fresh through your working day. The last thing to remember is body etiquette and language. Always sit and stand straight. Maintain direct eye contact with the person you're talking to, leaning slightly forward. Never cross your arms when speaking. And finally, always remember to smile. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed watching my show as much as I enjoyed presenting it to you. But most of all, I hope that you all now know that looking smart and professional in your uniform is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Madam Chic, thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you
welcome.
very much.
Most welcome. So until next week, you've been watching Madame Chic's Before and After. And remember, smile! You all are beautiful people!